Welcome back. In this demonstration, we're going to be learning how to read origami instructions. We're going to be making this little Luna moth here, but the real purpose of this video is not to make the moth itself, but to learn how to read the directions. The first couple directions we're going to be looking at is, number one, the difference between a valley fold and a mountain fold, and number two, how to fold in a specific direction and where to start and where to end, and then also unfolding. Okay, and later we'll look at other parts of the directions as we move through this video and a second video. So to get started, you all know that we usually start with a square, and you can clearly see in the directions here, this is a square. So you square your paper off, or if you have origami paper, use origami paper, and that already usually comes as a square. But if you're anywhere else in the world, you know that you take that top edge and you fold it down like this to meet that side edge. We usually do that in every single origami video I have that I've shown in class. Okay, and then you cut this bottom part off and you end up with a square like this. Okay, first things first, the difference between folds. Anywhere in an origami instruction you see that has a dotted line, that is indicating some kind of a fold. Now, this little cheat sheet I've made up for us in class says a valley fold is typically a dotted line like this, and a mountain fold is typically a dash, dot, dash, dot, dash, dot, like that, indicating that that's a mountain fold. So what do those two things look like? If I just take this little scrap of paper here and I fold it in half, like so, we can have a valley fold, and a valley fold usually looks like a V, and it usually is like opening like a book or something. A mountain fold is typically upside down like this, and usually you think of it as a mountain because it's tall at the top, and then that usually, I don't know, you maybe think of it as a table tent or something like that you can write your name on and stand up on a table. Okay, so those are the difference between a valley fold and a mountain fold. Now, valley folds are much easier to make, and mountain folds are a little more difficult to make, and usually that means that they flip the model over and then a valley fold turns into a mountain fold. So you really have to be careful and look at what they indicate in the directions. So here it says a valley fold, right? Well, how do we get that valley fold there? We need to look at the arrows. There's a bunch of arrows in every little direction here, and you need to know what the arrows mean. You always start where there's no tip, and you fold in this direction and end where the arrow is. So this one is indicating we're going to have a dotted line in the middle, and we're going to get that dotted line by taking this outside edge, folding it over to the other outside edge, and creasing it. Okay, and I always talk about using a bone folder to make a nice hard crease. Then, that's what we've done. Now we're going to unfold it, and voila, there's our dotted line. Okay, and it's a valley fold, just like we discussed. Okay, now the next arrow here says from the bottom up to the top and back, unfold out to the bottom. Okay, and we're going to get that dotted line right there, which is going to be a valley fold. Bottom, up to the top, crease it, and unfold it. Okay, now we've followed those directions and we're done with number one. Does it look like this? Yes. Now we look to the next one, number two. It says fold in half diagonally and then unfold. So we've got this point, folding up there, and folding back. What is this one indicating? It's indicating what? A valley fold, right? So we're going to take this corner, fold it up here, crease it, and then we creased it, and it says open it. Voila, there we go. Notice right back here, it already indicated this solid line. That means we already had the crease there, which we do. There's the one, and there's the other, right? So now we have our model looking like this. And we look towards the next one. Oh, look, another valley fold. Okay, look at this arrow. It's different than this one. It says fold it up to the top. Does it say fold it back? Nope, it says end there. So we're going to take this one, fold it up, crease it, and end it there. Okay, now if we look at this one, does it look the same? We rotate our model from here to here. Look, it looks the same. We've got valley fold, and we want to turn that one into a mountain fold. It says hold the bottom corners and push together until the center line of all four sides meet. What does that mean? Well, this one's going to be a valley fold. We can see here it's a dash dot, which is going to turn it into a mountain fold. So if we take this and we push it, ooh, it goes like that. Does that look right? Does that look like that one? No, we want to just help this one move here and change it into a mountain fold. Okay, now do you see the difference here? Here's a valley fold, and here's a mountain fold. This one's sticking up, and that one's in a V form. If we push those two together, ooh, do we have that now? Yes, look at that. One of the next things about origami is always looking forward to the next model and trying to make sure we've got that next model looking right. So there we go. Press flat, the two flaps of each side, and turn end for end. All right, there we go. Now, this is our next little doohickey. That one says turn the model over. Okay, so if we take it here and we turn it over, there we go. Now it looks like that. Now we're going to stop there and start the next video and discuss some of the next parts of our directions.